So, January 6th, 2021. Wow. Watched it all live, starting at 2 p.m. Hard act to follow, but... Well, what we got here, Wilford Brimley. Excellent. Wow. They're purplish. Well, let's start with this one. Lido Toys, Captain Video figure. He's complete. We're missing his helmet. Futuremen. Lido Toys Futuremen, based on Captain Video. And I'd had these two figures previously. Both of these two have some damage. Brown guy is missing sort of a blunderbuss end there for his atomic disintegrator, and I'm pretty sure he is. And that guy's missing a business end to his quad shotgun. I think this guy's complete. They need helmets. 1952. And same year as the Archer Spacemen. And this is an interesting specimen. His head is silver. His body is lavender. You check the back of his neck. That's a large copyright C inside of the circle. And with the large pat pen script. This is a vintage 1950s, 1952 Archer Spaceman with, debatable what that is, radio. I've heard walkie-talkie, grenade. Looks like he's throwing something. I think it's a grenade. And I'd gotten out this guy here. I think he's one of the satellite men. But that's pretty much the same pose, although translated into a different figure design with space armor and slot hands and soft plastic. And I just picked him out because this is my first example of this figure in this pose. I got out a few other Archer figures here. My go-to guy, the first one I got, this green one, he is also a vintage, as demonstrated by the large C inside of the copyright circle there, and the large size of the font of the Pat Pen script. And this fellow here is a Glencoe Models reissue. Easiest way to spot it is with the size of the script on the Pat Pending there. On the stock of his space rifle, and the C inside of the copyright circle is noticeably smaller. Vintage figures, that C will almost fill the circle. In the reissues, it's kind of bobbing in the middle of it. Archer's Spacemen, designed by Robert Ganning and Gerald E. Stahl, a German engineer. Here's one of the ways they were originally vended, from a box on the countertop. I believe they might have had boxed sets of them as well. And here are the later iterations. The Men of Mars, Moon Men, and Satellite Men, which are my favorites in the soft plastic. And with the Space People, Archer also hit a home run by introducing Space Females. These two here, we can do the same comparison on. Gentleman in silver has the larger C there visible, larger Pat Pending script. Gentleman in bronze has a much smaller C and the smaller font size on the Pat Pen. This gentleman here, whom I think I'm going to paint, does not have a weapon, so there's no Pat Pen script to compare, but we note that the C is rather small inside of the circle there. His compatriot here in bronze, while sporting some impressive playware, also has a smaller C inside of the circle, and we'll refer to our new guy to remind us of the size difference of that C in the circle, which is an indicator to look for. So he's a nice vintage example of the Archer, classic Archer Spaceman, along with a Lido Toys Futureman, based on their Captain Video toy universe. Both of them from or around 1952. And I'm going to get back to watching this. History in the making. Stay safe out there.